What Steve and I were looking at is basically this perception in the greater Lafayette community that when they tore down the Chicago high-rises, all these people came here and then subsequently bumped up our crime rates.
The main question that I dissected in my side of the data was to look at the arrest logs for the past 15 years for Lafayette Police Department, West Lafayette Police Department, Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Department, and Purdue Police, and really assess where these people are coming from and also their racial breakdown to get at some of the underlying questions with the migration story that Michael was unpacking in his portion.
We looked at data from the Chicago Housing Authority and just how they track their population over time once they started taking down the high-rises. And basically research that data and experts seem to agree that the majority of those families remained in the Chicago area. In addition to that, census data that's available shows that the population that's moving from Cook County, Illinois to Tippecanoe County really is in the hundreds in every given year. So we're not talking about thousands of people every year. It's actually probably a smaller percentage than people might think.
As you can see, a lot of the data that we looked at would seem to lend itself to supporting the myth that people from Chicago came here and committed crime, and that they may actually look like the racial demographics that stereotypically get blamed for a lot of the crime here. But the experts that I talked to and that Michael talked to cautioned against interpreting the data that way because there are a lot of pitfalls that you can fall into by interpreting that data in a faulty way.
Yeah, so the bottom line, I guess, is that it's very easy to look at the portion of the population that had an encounter with law enforcement or was arrested and making broad generalizations about the entire population when that's really just a small subset of your population. So just be careful what conclusions you're drawing.